So we got this motherfucker to diamond. Okay. Let's see, did we pin anything? No. Okay. Alright. Alright. We are diamond 1. 150 damage per round. Our KD has definitely gone down. Our headshot percentage has also gone down. However, is it actually bad now? Is it actually bad? I don't... It's okay, I think. I would say it's still pretty high, but it's okay overall, I think. Overall, it's whatever. Overall, it's just high. Like, it's not good or bad. It's just high. We still have 60% win rate. Like, we're still winning most of our games. So, like, that's, like, why are we fucking tilting? Like, what's happening? Like, we only want to tilt when the world is ending and there's not much more for us to work on in Valorant because the world has ended and we're gonna die. That's... Don't you mean chew ass and kiss bubblegum? Oh no, okay. Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, again, like, good win rate. Like, dude, like, fuck all the other stats. If you're winning, you're winning. Like, 17 matches, 64.7% win rate on an agent you're comfortable with. Like, seems like you're gonna just hit Ascendant at this rate. It's still gonna take dozens of games, but even if it's gonna take dozens of games, it's like, that's unavoidable. Like, you need to grind. Like, either way, whether you're winning or losing, you need to play the game. That's pretty obvious. Okay. Oh. So Tiger says that we were lost. We were lost here. Again, the general playbook is you fucked them up.
Close to you.
Yes, that's the Radiant playbook. You fucked them up. Wait. When did we die? When did we die? Wait a second. I haven't had my coffee yet. Oh. Oh. Oh wow. That was very anticlimactic. That was like the weakest possible start to a VOD review. We died 4 seconds into the VOD. I'm watching and I'm like paying attention to our utility and the numbers. I'm like, are we playing Teho? No, we're not playing Teho. We're fucking dead. Okay. Okay, brother in Christ. There are smokes down. Do you know what smokes are for? But do you know what smokes are for? Smokes? The purpose of smokes is to remove angles for you to worry about. But you're staring right at smokes with all your teammates behind you. Don't you think you can maybe make use of those smokes to take a pretty simple, straightforward fight on this Jet and this Cypher? Like, we should expect those smokes, whether it's Viper smokes or Tejo smokes or Chamber smokes. We should expect smokes here and here, cutting off these lines of sight. So we don't look there. We look where we can get peeks from.
Spike down A. Last play.
Wait, what the fuck is happening? Okay, never mind. I'm really lost. I'm double lost. I'm like, why are we on attack? Oh right, because we're on attack. That's right. We're on attack because we're on attack, and we're attacking, and we're Jet, and we're forcing a Marshall. Did we get the plant down? I don't think we got the plant down. So, okay, we made a step. We made a step. We cannot take long range fights with a classic. So good. We're not going window. Okay, maybe we help our teammates. We're so lost. Okay. Like, just go with your teammates, dude. Like, I don't know what, like, why are we, like, taking a walk up and down fucking lobby, B lobby? Like, bro, just go with your teammates. Go with your arena. Like, there's no wrong answer here apart from doing nothing. What do you mean you need help? You don't need help. I already told you. Play with your teammates. That's the number one thing. Play with your teammates. Brother in Christ. This is not an area you want to be in. This is an area you want to be in. This is an area you want to be in. This might be an area you want to be in. You need to go towards the enemy. And I'm not commenting on the rest of this round because you're not getting the most basic thing down, which is you need to go like towards the enemy, ideally with your teammates. I know this is like crazy stuff, but like that round doesn't matter because the answer is just really simple. And I really want to ignore these rounds, but like I enjoy doing this, so like I don't know like what the balance here is. Like, how do I have fun whilst still ignoring these like really pointless rounds? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we hear one backside. We hear one backside. We hear one backside. Ooh. Okay, our routing is a bit risky. There's no smokes down. If you want to updraft dash, why not updraft dash on top of I get the updraft is to dodge the Cypher trips, but don't you have something for Cypher trips like Breach Aftershock or some shit? Like, we can probably dash onto sides. And also, what were the changes to Cypher trips? So I think you only get stunned, you don't get revealed or something. If you don't get revealed, you only get stunned. That's fine, dude. Like, all your teammates with you, smoke yourself, destroy the trips. You get revealed? Oh, you do get revealed. Oh, because I've been watching, because after seeing your previous VODs and the clips, like there were times when it seemed like you should have died. So you're just lucky. Okay. So you do get revealed, but you're just fucking lucky for not instantly dying when you get caught. Okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so our routing, it's okay. It's just, it's risky because we don't have smokes down. Like, these smokes are just way too late. So, here on backside, I would try and smoke myself somehow and try to isolate that fight. I don't know, like, it's difficult. Like, I just don't like this routing, considering we don't know if we can rely on our smoker. Like, we're going in when the smokes are not down. I think I would just... I don't think the Guardian is the right choice here either. Like, I don't think the Guardian is the right choice. Like, we're attacking, we're trying to create space here. We're probably going to be fighting the enemy close range. I don't know if we have a reason to expect them to be long range. They literally have like really good economy, most likely. So, like, yeah, like Stinger. Like, I'd you know, like as Jet, I would be going Stinger, Judge. Maybe with a shorty. If you have like a lot of money, I would go shorty, but you probably don't have a lot of money, so like, you probably can't go Judge plus shorty. You can probably go Judge. And like, it's just so risky, dude. Like, we're so exposed to mid, to McDonald's. Like, you need to communicate to your smoker. Like, at the start of each round, if you've not gone to a bomb site before, you need to tell your smoker where to smoke. I know this may seem like an annoying thing to do, but like, you need to do it at least once. Like, yo, Mix, that's his name, Mix. Took me a second. It doesn't matter what the smoker is. You just need to communicate to them. Yo, Mix, can you smoke here and here? Because when you think about it, the person who needs the smokes the most is the person who's going into the bomb site first. You're going to be the one exposed to the most angles. This is why you have your jet smokes to also help you isolate angles. I don't like this routing in the slightest, so like, why not updraft dash into this area? Why not? You know? And then, you know, smoke yourself, you know, beforehand. You can curve the smokes. I don't know if you knew that, but you can curve the smokes beforehand. I think that works. I don't know if that works. I don't play Jet, but you can probably figure something out. Maybe make the smoke go really high up and then make it go really low down. And then if it retains its direction, you might be able to then time it well where you updraft dash into the smoke. But maybe I'm just overcooking here. Maybe even Radiants don't do this shit. But, you know, the shit I see is just smoke here. Or get into this area here somehow. And then, you know, route towards this area because you have a straight tunnel here. This is a very simple, nice pathing because you have the tunnel. This way, you have the tunnel. So there's only one way the enemy can peek you from. Going backside isn't that bad entry for the team. No, it's ranked, dude. How do I explain this? If you get the kill on this enemy backside, the faster you get that kill, the better your damage control will be. This enemy backside, your teammates will be oblivious to them until they actually spot them. So this enemy backside can do lots of damage by just chilling here in this spot. Or just somewhere backside. And usually they are going to get 1 kill, 2 kills, maybe 3 kills. If they're like ratty enough, basically. So the faster you get to clear this area, the faster you're going to prevent your teammates from dying, and the faster you're going to take the bomb site. Because after you're in this area, after you actually take care of this area, that I'm pointing at with all these arrows, guess what? You can pinch anyone who's here, or anyone who's here, or anyone who's here. But by the time you get to this area, the smokes should be up by that time. That is when, like, if the smokes are still not up by this time, after you've already gone all the way to backside, like all the way around through the tunnel. If the smokes are still not up by that time, your controller's trolling. Just they're trolling because that is like you're already you've already crossed the entire bomb site, and the smokes are still not up. So like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, this is also why you need to communicate in the pre-round. The pre-round being the time when nobody does anything. Like, in the pre-rounds, nobody does anything when there's, maybe obvious things to come, but you're not really in the elo where you can really say for sure that what you're coming is going to be obvious to the other person. So you need to still communicate for smokes here and here. Or, if you're going for a specific entry, maybe, smoke here and maybe, some kind of smoke here. I'm not, fully sure how you'd want to execute as yet, but I love the arrows. I love the arrow spam. Yeah, you can updraft. Yeah, you can updraft and stay on tower, but you still need to get down afterwards. And like, if you're playing quickly, like you said that you prefer a faster playstyle, in which case, what Tiger is suggesting is going to be a bit slower. Like, you can updraft on this tower right next to you. You can updraft on this, but still, we're exposed. We're so exposed because our smoker is not smoking. So, I mean, I've not really tested like that many possibilities for executes specifically for solo queue below like Immortal, so I don't really know what exactly would work. But yeah, we can test these in customs, but after. It's a slightly longer VOD, so I want to get through it. I actually want to stop messing around now and actually just get through it. We don't need to reposition. I don't know if we're kind of safe here. That's such a bad jump spot. Bro, you know this is a bad peak. That's a bad jump spot.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, nice. Like, if you want a jump spot, just jump spot here. Like, jump spot from here. Why not? And I don't know if there's any good way to jump spot from these boxes, really, because it's just kind of awkward. You might be able to, like, this way, if you strafe like that or something. You, like, air strafe in some weird way, but it's... I don't know. But yeah, you can only jump spot from here and from this piece of cover. And if you see no one in this area, you can jump spot from behind this piece of cover towards mid. So you're actively getting information for your teammates, and your mix doesn't die on a timing because they could have walked up when you think about it. We need to evacuate into safety. Into safety. That is not safety. That is not safety, unfortunately. But he's AFK, so that's nice. I don't think we checked the minimap. I don't think we checked the scoreboard, right? Because if we don't see the last enemy at this point, there's a good chance they're AFK. Like, if we've not seen them, right? Like, sometimes at the end of the round, it's good to just pull up the scoreboard for a second and see if their ping is moving or not. Especially like round 1, but it can happen like at any point in the game, so it's good to know. So there's a good chance it's gonna be a 5v4, and because it's gonna be a 5v4, the ideal plan of action will be to 5-man rush towards one specific bomb site, ideally a bomb site where they don't have the sentinel player. I believe Cypher plays B. He should be playing B. We're hitting B. He should be playing B, I think. Well, wherever Cypher is playing, we want to just find that out and 5-man rush the opposite bomb sites. Okay, no. Okay. I'm not sure if there's Cypher trips. Like. Oh no, that's risky with a Vandal. You don't want to spam like that with a Vandal because your bullet tracers can be pinpointed. through the smoke.
One backside, one backside.
Down.
Nice.
Okay, we're playing nice versatile cover here.
Enemy remaining.
We can like smoke.
In the box.
Before we take the fight, we can like smoke. Oh, nice.
Nice hit.
Their jet has nothing.
Actually, we didn't need to smoke there because just because we had the numbers advantage. But I'm just always looking for ways for you to kind of use your utility because you tend to not use all of your utility.
I can buy for you right now, request, bro.
Need a drop.
Yeah, no comms again, but like you should expect the normal smokes. Expect the normal smokes. We can follow off of the.
Thank you here, maybe.
Okay. Where we want to wrap from here depends, but. Fuck, it's bugged. 6.2 seconds to get out here.
Maybe can rotate.
And we're here in like 9 seconds. So not bad, but we could have followed behind the Tejo drone a bit faster. There's really no reason to stop and clear all the angles when the Tejo drone needs to do that for us. I believe it cleared all the angles. Oh shit.
I dropped, wait.
Some misclicks. Yeah, like it cleared everything for us, right? Yeah. Like, just go.
Thank you here, maybe can rotate.
Just go, like, knife out, even. Like, if the Tejo drone is clearing all these areas for you, you know which areas are going to be safe, and which area is going to be safe. In this case, well, this entire area. So you can totally just run up, knife out, all the way to this point. No problem. Like, the Tejo drone is just clearing everything for you, so why not? You're gonna save a bit of time, and you're gonna be faster on the bomb site before the enemy. Like, we're really just standing out in the open now. Like, you really just need to push something. Like, we're really lost. Like, we need to be really careful. Okay, if you want to break the trips, that is not your job. I'm sorry, but that's the job of literally anyone else, because your job is to fight the enemy. And right now, you're out in the open. You're getting scanned by the Fade Eye. You can get shot through the fucking smokes. Because you're scanned. The enemy has wall hacks on you. You need to push something. That's it. You just need to push something. I would just push with my teammates here. Like, I wouldn't just stand out in the open here. Like,
Yellow.
you're just so fucking lucky, dude.
Yellow.
You're so lucky.
I got the spike.
Like, here you need to chill. Here you need to chill. You need to chill. You need to chill. Okay.
Yellow.
Spike planted.
Yellow, jet.
Yellow jet. Yellow. No! 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 Dude. Dude. My dudette. My dudette.
Spike planted.
We are complicating. We're complicating. Maybe we ask AI. Okay, we're asking AI here. Based on the gameplay and communication in the video, the player often encourages the team to stick to simple, coordinated strategies rather than playing individually or making complex, risky maneuvers. If you feel like teammates are complicating rounds, here are some ways to encourage better coordination seen in the VOD. Call for team coordination. Wow, I just never thought of that. If we want coordination, why don't we just coordinate? I mean, that's half right. And it's half right because we can coordinate with this breach. No problem. How do we coordinate with this breach? We want to peek off him. He's clearly been holding for like half an hour now. And the coffee is kicking in now, so let's fucking go. This breach. Let's make it a neon. Why not? This breach is holding this line. So, what can you do? You can basically peek when they start to see the enemy. That's it. That's it, really. That's the plan. What you're doing with the popping dash and all that shit, it's not really necessary. Like, yes, you can maybe cross over to this pyramid or something and then fight, but you hear the yellow call. You need to understand that it's yellow. Your teammate is holding because it's yellow. Your teammate is not holding because it's pyramid. Your teammate is holding this fully exposed to pyramids because it's yellow. So he's just holding for yellow. It's that simple. And we're just like, all this time that we're spending here is another second when the breach is going to take a 1v1 against the Viper instead of a 2v1 where you can trade. Like, we really need to slow down and just like look at the situation, bro. Your teammates are literally coming to you. Brother, it's yellow. And it's been calmed multiple times. This is still redeemable. Still redeemable. But you just need to peek off your breach, brother. Just peek off your breach. Please.
Last player standing.
I don't know what we're doing, dude. We're so scared to just, like, I don't know.
Nice.
What are we worried about? Like, are we just trying too hard? Because we can't be trying too hard.
Good job.
Like, you don't have to try so hard. Like, really. Like, if you just make the right decisions, if you just understand what's going on, the situations are going to be really easy. It's as simple as, in this case, it's as simple as you just swing off the breach, you get the trade, you kill the enemy. Minimal aim needed, minimal awareness needed, really. You just need to slow down and understand what the fuck is going on. Like, use your eyes, use your ears. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. We can push up backside. Clear backside, maybe. We already know one enemy plays backside, but not good. They were front side this time, it seems.
Cypher in the smoke.
But this is good. The CT push is good. Obviously, we can be a bit faster, but this is good so far. Like, we're egoing. This is great. Oh, whoa. We don't need to be reloading now. The round is won. The only way in which we can lose now, if we just, like, look away and reload. Well, we have 2 ammo. We can still use 2 bullets to headshot them. And I would say that that's actually not greedy enough from you in this case, because we can literally get a kill here if we just use the 2 bullets that we have. Like, what are we doing? The enemy has to walk out. Like, get the kill, bro.
They think they're so secure. Hey, come here.
And there's a lot of things I don't want to talk about, like economy, because I just want to make a guide on it, honestly. Like, it's really repetitive stuff. Yeah, just go. Just go. Oh. Oh. Go. We know there's 2 backsides. Okay, you're so fucking lucky with these spams. What the fuck?
Backside
Backside, backside.
It's a pretty bad way to enter the smoke. Okay, brother. There's only two ways in which you can fuck this up. And that is if you don't take the simple flank. Just flank, bro. Just go this way, easy. Or this way, easy flank. The enemy has no idea you're there. Like, they have no headphones, they have no eyes. Just go around them, bro. Don't go through them.
Player
To me.
standing.
Like, you're just complicating it. You're overestimating the enemy here, dude. Like, you can flank them there. Like, I know it's crazy, but you can literally just walk around them. You can, in that situation, just walk around. Like, you're probably losing the round anyway, so you need to get those 2 kills in some way at one point. But, like, that's not how you do it.
We survive.
Locating targets.
Okay, this is the clip. Yeah. Yeah. But like again, it's just your shitty positioning. Why do we hit this trip? Because we don't position with any level of intention. We think this area is safe, but it's not. This area is not safe. You know what area is safe? The area that is safe is the area that your mix covered. How about that? The area your mix ulted is the area that you might want to push into, you know? Instead, we're pushing into the area that the enemy ulted. Like, do we not see that? Like, we're walking towards the... Like, if you have 2 doors, you have the easy door and you have the hard door. One door, you have to just open. And then it just, like, it's so light, it just opens by itself. And then you win. And the other door is, like, hard, solid oak wood. And it's so thick. And the seams are rusty. And you just can't really open it. And you need to lockpick it on top of that. It's like that. You're not getting through the solid oak door, dude. You're not getting through the oak door that is just closed shut. You're not kicking it open, dude. You're just go where you have the easy door, dude. Look, you even have a Reyna here. You have this Reyna you can bait, like, beautifully. But, like, you're not baiting them.
Oh my god.
Oh, what did I click? What did I click? Yeah, and you lose. Well played. Like, these are basic ideas. Like, you just want to play off your teammates and your teammates' abilities. You don't need to be, like, fully aware of, like, what's going on in the round, where not to go, if you just understand where to go. You know? Like, that's kind of my approach, is I fuck all the things that kind of stray from what I don't know, and I just go towards the things that I know. So, if I know to play off of my mix's ultimate, I'm going to do that. And then there's not going to be any scenario where I'm walking into the enemy Viper's pit instead. I'll clear my angles, but all good. And there's no real need to pop dash so early as well. We just wasted our dash, basically. Like, after we take contact, that is when we can pop our dash. But this is not it here. Like, this is not yet it. Like, still no reason to pop dash early. There's no reason to pop dash. No reason. And we just gave up our timing on the A site. It's 2v4. Like, yeah, you do need to help your teammate, but at the same time, you're so deep into the A site, just commit to it, dude. Like, you can get to doors pretty easily. You're probably gonna kill one enemy there, and then you can regroup with your breach through mid doors. Like it's like just take the path of least resistance, but take the path where like something's gonna happen, you know? Now we're just kind of losing the opportunity to get a potential kill somewhere on this area of the map, in the mid. Even if not doors, it could be like bottom mid, or like mid of mid. If we just peek from doors instead, but... Ooh. Yeah, see? If we just peek them from like close up here, because we can walk up on this angle, by the way. We can walk up here. If we managed to do that, right? We cleared out all this area. Well, now we can tell our breach, yo, breach, just go through our spawn, right? Go through spawn, go plant on A, and you can like lurk up mid here. Take this kill on the enemy jet, because you're gonna be so much like further down their crosshair, right? Or you're gonna be so much off from where they're aiming, or at least I think so. Is that fully right? Is that right? I'm not sure exactly, but you can totally wide swing on them. If anything, like you're so much closer. If you do wide swing, at least, you're gonna be able to catch them off guard. We don't know they're there, but the point is like, there's likely to be someone nest, you know, like, if not nest, tunnel. If not tunnel, elbow. So either way, we need to peek these angles and be ready for a fight.
Left.
So yeah, like, it's just not really anything crazy. Like, just very indecisive when, like, we're already kind of mostly there to making some good decisions, but we're just not trusting ourselves, I think. Like, just commit to your decisions early, I think. Like, make a decision and commit to it. I think that's gonna be the main kind of feedback here. And again, we're wasting dash. Again, I don't know what's up with you on the dash. Like, so much value wasted from just random usage. Aw.
To meet.
Ah! Okay. Could this perhaps be because we're trying to go for a headshot?
To meet.
Like, okay, the breach stun was off, but maybe we can get this kill if we're not taking the fight with our crosshair placement at head level at long range, because at least with a Phantom, this is not really worth it. Like, you're not gonna kill him after a dink.
Last player.
If I throw it left and you go right.
So that does kind of tie into just kind of awareness of the gun you're using at which range, which is something you can just train in deathmatch really easily anyway. Full. What did I say? Full buy? We're full buying? I guess. But like, is that a good idea? I wonder. Oh. Yeah, I wonder why your mix doesn't stim you. I'm pretty sure mix lets mix abilities let him stim teammates, right? So like, why doesn't he stim you? Like, you're usually kind of entry. But again, don't we already know where the Cypher trips are? Cypher is not gonna move his trips around, most likely, if they're working. Yeah, like, again, like, but like, you know, it's like, does that need to be said at this point? Like, how many times have we said, brother, use shotguns, you know? Like, stop using your fucking shitty Guardian, you know? Like, Guardian is fine, but it calls... A Guardian is best used in the right situations, and these kinds of situations where you're just getting up into the enemy's faces, it's not really it. Or, well, you will be getting into the enemy's faces if you just kind of, you know, remembered and factored in where the enemy trips are when dashing. And also, we have breach ult. Are they coming to use breach ult? I can barely hear that. I can't hear anything. I can't hear them coming that. But either way, you need to be aware of the trips, because yeah, no, this is difficult just because Breach is not really being the best team player here by like coming it so silently and not really communicating it clearly in the pre-rounds, but you know, this is not something we can control. What can we control here? We can definitely control our routing. If we, for example, routed like the left side here, we might have been able to kind of jump back into cover behind the bricks if we did get stunned by our breach ult. That's one possibility, I guess. We have two initiators who both can break trips with util, but I know I entry and get trip and die, then entries fail. Yeah, but again, like, you know where the trips are at this point, so we can maybe get into cover, you know, after we get breach ulted. If anything, we can maybe chill in the smoke after we got breach ulted. But if you just dash out into the open like that, well, guess what? You can get spammed here. That's literally where the Cypher trips are. This is just not the way you should be routing if you're not going to purposefully walk out, updraft, and then dash over the trips. Right? What you're doing is updrafting inside of here. But like updrafting here is kind of useless because you're hitting your head on the ceiling and you can't really come out with a dash like that. So you just end up being in the middle of nowhere again, which again is not safe. This is not a safe area to be in. This is literally where like players are going to be trying to spam you from. Like this is like the heat zone, you know, like you're going to get spammed from like nest, bridge, yellow, from double doors, right? This is like where all the spamming of bullets happens. So you don't want to be here. You want to be here. You want to be inside of smokes here. You want to be in the middle of the crack, depending on like timings and the utility used. You want to be here, hugging this wall. Sometimes this is going to be cleared, sometimes not, so you might have to clear it. But otherwise, you're going to be able to route here. Maybe have to clear this, and then you're going to be able to fight from behind cover here. And what this also lets you do is play this area here. And it also lets you maybe, you know, take some timings and push up. Whilst being very, you know, very protected. Like your back is fully protected here because, you know, with a wall behind you, there cannot be an enemy appearing behind you if there's a wall behind you. So you basically, in this kind of position, for example, you're basically in a situation like anywhere across this wall. You're in a situation where it's like just aim labs mode, essentially. Like if you route against this wall, you're always going to have the enemy kind of roughly in front of you, like depending on where exactly you're standing. So that's a really nice easy thing about hugging walls. Like here, the enemy can only be like right of yellow, left of yellow, basically, or like behind the pyramid close. When you're here, yeah, you're a bit more exposed, right? But once you push up here, now you're back to, okay, close right, tunnel, and also this corner here. So you basically have like most of the fights in front of you here as well. So this is like the brief period of time when you're kind of exposed to more angles. But still, with good aim, it doesn't matter, does it? You're just gonna shoot them. But you cannot shoot them if they're gonna be behind you, and if you're gonna be dashing into their trips, and if you're gonna have no cover to fall behind in the event that your
No, no,
teammates
no,
troll
up
you,
here. Back is operator.
or if anything else unexpected happens. Like, we're really just being out in the open for no reason.
Wait, wait. Ult. Ult, I hope.
Pretty early dash, but okay. Again, like, I don't think Cypher is here, dude. Like, if Cypher exclusively plays A, then we don't need to be updrafting. This is a weird habit we have here. We're not adapting our utility and our executes based on like what utility we can expect. Like, yeah, maybe we were scared that, oh, what if the Cypher is gonna be here? Well, then we're gonna get some important information, right? That, oh, actually Cypher is switching sides. He's going A, he's going B, he's going A, he's going B. So that actually gives us some ideas on how we want to play the future rounds. You know, maybe first we want to default a bit, find out where Cypher is, and then go to the opposite side. Or we want to try destroy tripwires before we actually go into the bomb site.
Careful flank.
I mean, no. That's very incorrect. Actually, you can't see... We cannot see the chat otherwise. Oh, my bad. That's very incorrect, because we can no longer get on top of these pieces of cover without some kind of ability. When you think about it. So we have all these elevation points that we can totally make use of. I never go there though. I never go there though. I never go there though. I never abuse elevation. I am Jet. I have an updraft that lets me use elevation. I never use elevation because the updraft is not for elevation. It's actually for, like, using my ultimate when I only get the ultimate once every 10 rounds. And actually, these just are not good spots anyway, because I actually think that I should be running at the enemy. I want to go to McDonald's. I want to go get a fat burger. I want to go and get fat. And I want to be this fat, greedy fucking pig playing Jet with no abilities, because my abilities are only for my fucking ultimate. Okay. I got rage baited. I got rage baited. Even this spot here is useful. By the way, just because sometimes if you're, for example, if your mix misplaces a smoke, that's just one example. There's a few opportunities. It's like you just have to use your eyes and see, like, for example, sometimes your brim is gonna misplace the smoke here, and like updrafting here could actually be good. You might get an off angle on McDonald's, or how, depending on how the smoke is placed, you might also get an off angle on mid. But sometimes you might have to updraft early. So that is one time when updrafting early kind of makes sense here. If there are no Cypher trips, is if you updraft early and then you glide to it, it's going to be better because you're not going to be seen by anyone above the smoke. But that is just like a small tech to keep in mind for these kinds of spots. And also, this also lets you entry the smoke from an unexpected point. So if there's like an enemy camping, here in this corner here, you're gonna peek them literally from above. So it might be a good way to peek into the smoke as well, depending on how it's placed.
Spike down B.
It's not just about being there more often, it's just about actually being there when perhaps it would be nice to be there, you know? You like your Guardian? If you like your Guardian, well, guess what? Updrafting on the towers is a pretty decent Guardian spot. You're exposed to many angles, so I would call it kind of like an aim lab spot, but if that's, you know, if that's what you like, if that's how you know, performed best, you know, like, that's fine. Gotta be cheating on some shit. Wait, did you spam them through the smoke again? That would be funny. That would be funny if you're like, you got spam, if you spam them. Wait. Nah, you're... Fuck up. I didn't notice during the crash out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. That's not it.
Spike down.
Yeah, you got him, dude. Yeah, I know. I thought the other times, like. Ah, okay, yeah. So they're gonna crash out now. That's the 8th time you shoot through the smoke. Yeah. That is really funny.
Nice, good job.
I didn't realize it was 8 times though. I did not realize it was 8 fucking times. I knew you were getting like quite a bunch of smoke kills, but. And the funny thing is, you are really just shooting those bullets randomly. Like you're not even like shooting those bullets where like a good player would be shooting them if they were trying to get a smoke kill. Yeah, it must be bro's rank up game. Like he's literally just also standing out in the open randomly, so yeah, so like, you know, like what can we learn from this? You miss every shot that you don't take. That fade should have killed you first. That fade should have killed you 8 times instead. Wait, what time is it? Okay, good. Because I need to go in like an hour. Okay, can you swing? I don't know if we need to pop dash, but
Careful mid.
because we kind of beat them to the timing here, so we can probably take a dead zone peek pre-fire. Also, that's fine. We know one is mid.
Left side.
Let's just chill. Oh, take a chill pill. Nice, this is good. Nice crossfire. We know Fade is main. Okay, Sniper is main. Oh! What? Okay, no, I didn't expect this either. Both your teammates just completely stopped fighting. There's not much I can do about that, to be honest. I don't think you can do anything about that either. Like what are they hunting skins? Like, it's a pistol. What? Okay, but if that didn't happen, I would just be saying like, okay, it's probably gonna be B because, you know.
One enemy remaining.
Like, why would they go A when everyone's on A?
Smoke's up.
Spike planted.
No, I have no. Nice.
Gun.
Or are we buying Spectre? I don't know. I think Spectre is fine, but it's like Stinger is just better when you think about it. Like if you're purposefully putting yourself in a specific situation early into the round, it's really easy to just like force certain fights on defense. I mean, you're probably bad with the Stinger because maybe you're taking 2 long range fights. Also, elbow. Elbow is a threat.
Yikes.
Bottom B.
That's fine, I think. Yeah, we need to be ready to swing sideways on these angles. We're like W keying when that's really risky.
One enemy remaining.
Bulldog on me.
Spike down
Ooh.
B. Last player standing.
Yeah, your teammates are throwing. You're also throwing, but what the hell are your teammates doing? We heard him dash main.
74. 78.
Okay, they left! Left! That's obviously a fake smoke. Yeah, nice. That was such an obvious smoke, and oh my god. Like, I'm about to start reviewing these fucking teammates of yours. Yes! Elevation! Not the best elevation, but still elevation. It counts. Someone calling me? Oh no. Is someone calling me? I'm looking around like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh. Yeah, maybe you should mute Discord when you're playing Val.
Nice. You have a sherry behind.
Spike down
Mid.
mid.
Wait. I love draft.
Okay, nice updraft. Good updraft. Enemy still has pretty low money, so I'll try and maybe not aggro that much. Holding window is fine. Like if you take a shot at window, window is usually gonna peek first, or it's gonna peek off contact. So you're usually gonna get just a 1v1. But we're not even taking the. We're not taking the early fights. That Reyna was probably swinging out with util out in their hand. Like, imagine if you just held the angle, dude. Like, dude. Why are we scared to hold angles? Like, please, dude. You're not gonna get traded there. Trust me, dude. It's too early. Especially if the Reyna's gonna have her leers out in her fucking hands as she's swinging out.
Down B.
Instead, we're literally just letting them spam us with util again. Like, please just take the fight to them, dude. I don't care if you swing main. I don't care. Like, you say you're the one peeking non-stop and shit like that, but then I see you making like these kinds of plays. Where like you literally give the enemy an opportunity to just spam you with utility. Like, fuck it, dude. This is a good reason to use dash here. Like, swing this shit. Dash away, smoke yourself, so that you don't die from window. Easy. You might even get a fucking ace here. You don't know, because you never tried. Instead, you held this for no reason, because you were going to fall back anyway, for no reason. Why don't we hold this first? And then, after we take a shot on the Reyna, that's probably going to be a free kill. Then we fall back. And we don't even have to use dash here. We can just walk away. We can just walk away. We can maybe then like smoke something to cross onto the sides, you know? So then we can like cross onto the sides and shit like that. And fight from backside or like backside elbow. So that we're just like defending the bomb site, you know?
We can stand around all day talk.
Stay safe.
Okay. This is also fine. I would hold it wider, dude. Like, if you're gonna hit this shot, great. Okay. Okay. I mean, okay. I mean, I don't know if you should have gotten that, but we need to have more of the angle exposed so that we can flick instead of wallbanging them if they do swing wide. Which would be brain dead if they did swing wide. So holding for the jump spot is a better idea against more cautious players or just better players, but still. Okay, aggressing with outlaw is fine.
One enemy remaining.
It's fine.
Nice.
Spike down B.
I don't know if we need to be skin hunting, but
Good job.
that's good. Our economy is good now, so we can aggress a bit if we want. I mean, either way, we can aggress here now because we have breach. But instead, we just let the breach stun, and we don't do anything. Can we please play off our teammates' abilities? I feel like this is just like one elaborate rage bait, really. Like, we just let the breach stun, nothing. We can't we can't play. Like, what is the idea here? Like, the breach stuns for no reason, and then he goes over to the A site. Is that it? I mean, dude, Dude. You're starting the round staring at a wall. Are we in any position to play off of the breach's util had he calmed? Because we can play off of that stun either way, you know? He doesn't need to calm that, but we're not even swinging. We're staring into a wall, listening out for footsteps, like a pussy. Yeah. Yeah, that's literally what I just talked about, Tiger. Yes. But, like, we're literally, like, this stun doesn't just let us fight. This stun is not just a way to stun the enemy. This stun is also a way to deny the area to the enemy. If, for example, they're playing slowly and they were standing in the area where the breach stunned. So, what does that stun let us do? That stun lets us swing. Is the first thing. Second thing, it lets us take a wider off angle. If, for example, our breach has our window. In that case, why don't we cross here to be more covered from window? So now we've crossed in entirety, and now we might be able to actually get like a fucking ace, because who's gonna clear you here? Does any player in plant cross here? No. But is that not a good idea? And then while your breach is holding you, you just keep moving backwards whilst aiming here. And then you are in a spot that no one in existence is going to clear in plat. I'm sorry, I apologize. Diamond. Diamond. And then also, off of this, you can push. So let's say that no enemies got stunned, that you can see. You can push. And oh, it's A. We can go A. Wee. Wee. Flank. And then we go ace. And then we go ace here because no one's watching flank. And you have updraft to get over cipher trips and stuff like that. So, you know. Yeah, I am mentioning. I did mention, bro, that someone needs to hold window.
Spike planted.
But like, you know, like to be honest, let's say that we don't have anyone to hold our window. Guess what? This is like a very ballsy move, but if your breach just stuns, you can still cross here. But the difference is you need to pre-aim window. As long as you made no noise, you can totally be here with a dash active, right? Pre-aiming window, you kill window, you dash towards the boxes, right? And then you can actually fight from the boxes onto the guy's elbow after the breach stun. Because these guys are going to be late, right? After the breach stun. So, or you can pop dash after you take the second fight. So you kill the guy window, you flick back behind you, you kill anyone behind you, and then you flick and dash behind the box, or you flick and dash into main. That's probably the better alternative. You dash back into main. That's probably the best play, to be honest. You cross, you kill window, you try to take another fight off of the breach stun, and then you dash back. Probably the best way to play it. You don't play that passive on breeze on defense. You are in for your job is to take fights insta, so team knows where to push. Doesn't matter if you die or not. Preferably you should be better at those fights. So it shouldn't be. Yeah, that's also like something I already discussed in the past, which is if you do have control of a single lane, or technically two lanes, because when you think about it, this is two lanes, right? This is lane number 1. This is lane number 2. So if you have control of this, your team knows that it can only be mid or A. So you can have 4 teammates towards mid/A, and you're gonna have control of this. How do I feed my ego? I need ego to perform well. Let's ask AI. Let's ask AI. The lesson has to feed. However, we'll play a common strategy and getting from. Let's see. We don't get an answer. This is so sad. Tiger. Okay, let me try and relate to this. When am I performing best? I am performing best when I am focused and I just know that I am better than the enemy. Why do I know that I am better than the enemy? I know I am better than the enemy because I put in the necessary work. I know that the results of my training and preparation are going to be visible in each and every game that I play as long as I apply those things correctly. So my mind is more powerful than the enemy's mind because I know what I need to do. The enemy does not know what they need to do. So the way that I get kind of a bigger ego is by outplaying the enemy and actually seeing through actual results that, oh, hold on, I'm actually like fucking cracked. So one way to do this is make clips, right? Go for clips. Another way to do this is watch frag movies to kind of get yourself hyped up, right? Frag movies are fucking amazing for hyping yourself up, and it could even be your own clip, or it could be your own clip compilation, you know? Like, before you play each game, go watch all your best clips, you know, a compilation of all of your best clips to hype yourself up, right? Have some badass fucking music set in the background of those clips. You don't need insane aim for that, dude. You do not need insane aim for that. However, if you do have insane aim, you still need to position yourself well. You still need to put yourself in the right situations. Either way, what you need to do to get those crazy clips does not fucking change. Right now, you're not really doing that.
One more.
Like, I think you already have crazy aim, but let's say you didn't have crazy aim already. Or let's say that maybe you're just not happy with your aim.
Oh, and spike.
Okay.
Nothing changes. Like,
Last player standing.
because even if you do have crazy aim or you don't, you're still not doing what you need to do to make use of that aim properly and to develop that aim further. Yeah, it wasn't. That's true, but okay. I would like us to now start in a different spot. This is still okay, but they already know we're holding that repetitively. Like, if we don't get punished here, like, I don't know, dude. Like, it's plat. We're probably gonna get away with it. Like, you're gonna change up your positioning like ever so slightly, and you're just gonna fucking win. Like, I hate this shit. Jet swinging in 3, 2, 1. It's not Jet, it's Cypher, but yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes, please destroy the cam. Beautiful. They could be out. They could totally be out. Cypher could be out. Oh, good angle. I don't know if that was intentional, but that's a really good angle. This is actually one of the angles I really wanted to talk about in like my angle guide for Valorant, which is these kinds of up angles where the enemy will be focused on like other threats, or they will be focused on like trying to cross to like a certain area, and you just like intercept it like that. So most of the time, if you hold this, like pretty much exactly the way you did, maybe a little bit more to the left, you're gonna be able to get it like free kills here, basically. And there used to be able to do it from like backside, I believe, but they patched it because of this wall now. But there's a few other ways to do this. Just not necessarily here, I don't think. For example, on mid, you can hold this angle. This is like another one. If you hold really like deep, you can actually kind of intercept any enemies crossing here into a tunnel, and you just get like an easy headshot here because they're usually going to be shifting, so they're going to be like a really easy shot. And these off angles exist like everywhere in Valorant. And if you, for example, don't need to like have a line of sight on like a different nearby area of the map, like bottom mid, then this is just a free kill. This is free info and a free kill. Obviously, letting your teammate know that you don't truly have mid, but you have the mid cross into tunnel. So you basically had like the backside cross in that case.
Mid. All mid, all mid. Okay.
Doing A?
One is main. Planting.
Spike planted.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Nice shots.
Nice, good job.
I need a drop.
Okay. You really need to change your positioning up now. Like we're still way too passive. There's not a single map in the game where you can't really. There's not a single map in the game where you shouldn't be playing aggressively as Jets. There isn't. This is just passive, dude. Like, at this point, if that's how you're gonna play, I just want you pushing down mid every single round. Like, please, bro. Like... Yeah, I've paused. Yeah, what's up? Like, you can totally just, like, fuck this area of the map at this point. Like, if you don't feel comfortable playing it, you should get comfortable playing it. But if you're not gonna do that, the next best thing is to just play where you don't need your dash. So, like, elbow, you can just swing it, take a shot, fall back, go fight mid. Again, like, you don't really need dash here if you have teammates with you. You always have the opportunity to, like, ult and updraft above mid, like you have in the previous round. And as a result of you pushing down mid, and just looking for fights in mid, you're also going to rotate to the A side or the B side at literally the fastest possible timing on average. So this is what I want you to do on Breeze. If you don't feel like swinging early angles for information. You have all these ways to go, so. But from this area of the map, where can you go? Nowhere really, because it's slow no matter where you go. No matter where you want to go. If you want to flank the enemy on A, if you want to go mid, if you want to go rotate through your spawn, like, or through mid, it's still all going to be slow. It's going to be way too slow, and you're giving your team no info. But yeah, I'm waiting for you to send me like a
Spike
message.
down A. One
Unless you're
enemy
typing on
remaining.
Discord.
Nice.
Okay, the enemy should be on the Rico. Ideally, they should be forcing, so you should expect the enemy to have sheriffs at least. Which means that long-range fights are going to be ideal. In this round, at least.
Wait for shield, guys.
And like... This is not exactly the best long-range fight, like... If your Reyna is holding with them is good.
Mid.
No, it didn't reach. Let me see. Which chest? YouTube. Oh, I need to sign into YouTube. Yeah. Where am I? Where am I? There am I. There am I. There I am. No, don't write it again, just... Okay, never mind. Chat is empty. I'm not sure which platform you're on. It's not showing which platform you are on. You're probably on some weird-ass third-party app. I don't know. But okay, the crossfire with the Reyna is good. Ever since I reached Diamond, I've been playing so passively because I just think that Diamonds are much better than me. I remember when I first reached Gold 1, how passive I was, so scared to say credit. Yeah, you're just all in your head. Like, it's a gradient, dude. It's a gradient. It's not gonna be like, oh, the moment I get a Diamond player in the lobby, oh, they're gonna be so good. Like, it's all in your head, basically. Like, I'll tell you the most likely reason why Diamond feels more difficult. It's probably because you think what you think. Like, because you think Diamonds are... what did you say? Diamonds are aim demons that they're making you lose... they're making you play more passive because you think they're so much better. That's literally why, most likely, that things are like feeling more difficult for you, because you're letting your mind control your actions as opposed to like you're letting your emotions and your worries control your actions as opposed to just doing what you know is right. Like, if you know what is right, even if you die, it does not matter because you're doing what's right. Like, and don't think that like, oh, but I'm throwing and my teammates are gonna complain. Like, no, like, your teammates should already like be used to, like, any Diamond player should already be used to a Jet who's just solo peeking mid or A main or B main and dying, because that's just what Jet players do, and that's what Jet players have to do, basically. Like, that was good. That was good. You peeked on the timing, so you did something differently. Like, you can totally do it, dude. And like, peeking on these timings is just one way to fuck up any player, basically. you've not used your ultimate in a while, I would really just... Oh my god. Like, we don't even have elbow, because we're not even, like, pushing or
Again,
anything. Like, you do need to change things up, you really do. I know that you like your outlaw, but this is not good. This is no longer good. Like, maybe the reason you also are struggling with your ego now is because of as a direct result of you playing like this. Like, instead of being out there and getting the kills and chasing after those timings and the dopamine, you're waiting for the enemy to push into you.
Two more mid.
And look how easily you fall off the angle. So you fall off the angle so easily that it doesn't really justify what happened in mid. Oh my Jesus. Just strafe around the wall, bro. Just strafe around the wall and you're safe. What is that dash? When do I need to leave? Wait.
Face your fear.
Second, I need to check the time. Okay, it's fine. I have like half an hour to an hour. Yeah, you're not winning this round. It's just like... And yeah, it is probably as a direct result of you just playing passively. And that is why the game now feels more difficult to you, because you're just not doing what you know is right. And like, I don't know, man, like, there's many ways to get around it, you know, this like ranked anxiety kind of like a condition, I guess you could call it. Like, one way is to literally just play on an alt account, get the alt account to a higher rank, and you know, kind of because it's an alt account, you know, the mindset will be slightly different. No, it's not because you just reached the diamond. It's because your overall like mentality is just wrong, basically. Like, nothing's changed, bro. Like, these are the lobbies you've always been getting. Like, they're just slightly better. Like, they're not that much better, bro. Like, oh, wow. Okay, 1 second. Here. You are, I think, wait, so iron, silver, iron, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, ascendant. So that's 7. Iron, so it's ascendant, diamond, platinum. So platinum is roughly in the middle. And you are mostly in diamond lobbies. So the gap is very tiny. Like, the gap, it's really small. Like, it's like maybe 10%, you know? No, not even 10%. So it really is just your own mind kind of playing tricks.
Missile deployed.
Things to do.
When they push mid, do they like push from elbow to mid or what?
No.
Do they smoke?
Okay, we're finally changing things up. This is great.
I don't know.
Maybe we're finally, like, feeling the pressure of the loss incoming, huh?
I'm gonna sign here.
No, dude. No. No.
Weak.
Cypher was mid.
Like, I don't have enough, you know, info to know for sure, like, why you whiffed this, but it is the kind of whiff that is very typical if a player respects the enemy, because if you weren't scared, you would probably would have swung that wider and faster and taken your time on this shot, but instead you're just like taking the shot, dashing away instantly. Like, I wouldn't even pop my dash, dude. I wouldn't even pop my dash, because the chances of meeting a Cypher here are very high, especially after hearing all this shit over here.
I'm gonna sign here.
Like, we hear a Reyna. We hear the Reyna. Breach is stunning for us. I think most Jet players just don't dash here. They just swing it. They get the kill. The Breach stun was perfect to set you up, but
Careful double door.
you're just fucking scared. Good ult. We finally used our ult.
Don't overpick.
It's good for the situation. Oh my god. But they're gonna go B now. They have to go B now. Oh wow, they don't go B.
Cypher on site.
Again, we're just lost. Like, we're out in the open. There's not much for us to do. Like, I don't know if we're just like, I don't know why we're overheating again. Like, we don't need to overheat. Like, there's only two things that can happen. Enemy pushes a main smoke, or three things. Enemy pushes a main smoke, enemy pushes the mid smoke, or enemy goes B. Or, you know, or all things at once, you know. But if you just sit behind the pyramid, instead of being worried about every angle, you can just hold this, maybe get the kill.
Mix maybe he'll just.
But instead, like,
Cypher on site.
we're not even ready. Like, if you do expect the swing, you will just hold it, like, maybe crouched or something, just from behind the pyramid here, or from behind the yellow container. Probably not the yellow container in this case, because we're exposed to main, but you still just want to hold it from behind cover. Most players are not going to pre-aim cover so accurately as you can, like, crouch behind the cover, if that makes sense. Like,
You can hold the plant.
you can hold behind cover really tight,
Right here, right now.
and you're probably not going to get pre-aimed,
Right.
like, right on your head, compared to if you were to just stand in the open. Okay, we're doing a bit of aim training because we're cold from all the holding passively.
On mid. Friend them in.
It's probably the same thing. Probably no one B. Probably just Cypher mid.
One more mid.
I'll just be knife out. It's really predictable. Like, knife out elbow or knife out flank mid.
Mid.
Like, we're really wasting time here. Like,
To mid.
we're not in a good spot
Hold. We have numbers.
when we think about it. Like,
Why are you peeking?
we could have been killing all of them at this point. Like, why are we scared to push?
Careful.
What is happening? Like, we're so
Go in
slow.
A. Go in A.
Like, you could have killed them all at this point. Why are we not pushing that?
One enemy remaining.
Good.
Last A main.
But like they know your flank, so you don't need to be shifting anymore.
30 seconds left.
There's like no point in shifting,
Welcome to my world.
especially after taking those shots. Like, maybe you could make the Viper doubt that, oh, you actually committed to the flank, that maybe you just regroup to your breach, but you don't even do that. You just establish your presence again.
That's all.
Now you need to think about what the enemy's gonna think. It's good that we pushed. It's great that we pushed, but then like we didn't push further. Like why?
Drone first.
Yeah. Get him.
Locating targets. Right there. Careful there. Pairing up. Smoke's up.
Backside.
Flank. Careful, flank.
Okay, brother. You're fucked. You're so lucky, dude. Imagine if that was the Fade as well. Imagine if that was the Fade spamming you. That would have been funny. Like, the Fade can't kill you through smokes even when you're
Last player standing.
revealed. But yeah, our entry is just really bad here.
Flank.
We're updrafting way too soon. Like, we don't need to updraft so far away. It's the same mistake as on the A side.
Backside.
Flank.
Like, the Cypher trip is most likely not gonna be deep. It's gonna be on the bomb side somewhere. At this point, you just need to follow your Reyna, honestly. Like, there's not much you can do. You need to follow your Reyna. You needed to follow your Reyna and just
Two Odins.
trade her.
Last player standing.
Instead, we just sit in the same spot. Like, they already know we're here. Like, they've already seen us. They scanned us. So their mental projection is gonna be of us being in this area. So, of course, the Reyna swings you wide because she knows you're there.
Crazy.
Instead, you could have maybe taken a better peek with your Reyna. Or like just from the boxes or whatever, you know, like there's a lot of things you can do. But again, we just don't do anything, we're passive. So I see this is like shifting to be like a mentality thing over anything. Like we don't trust ourselves. I don't know if we need to hold for the jump out like that. I don't think in the CLO they're gonna jump out like that. The smokes doesn't help us.
Let's go together. Where
It's funny that we didn't die though.
Can you move backside?
Spike planted.
You can wallbang that, by the way. You heard an enemy close? If you heard an enemy close, you need to know how to wallbang this. I can't remember how many bricks to the left it is. I think it's this brick. I think it's this rounded brick. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, because it's not a common wallbang, but you should still be trying to wallbang this, because you heard them close. They're going to be tucked in the corner, so you should know exactly where their head will be, or where their body will be. You can kill them either way from that spot. Unless they patched this wallbang as well, which I don't think so.
Spike planted.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, we needed to push off that.
Headshot.
We're too scared, dude. We're too scared.
One backside. We saw
We're
them.
so scared, dude.
Enemy remaining.
backside.
Updraft? Updraft? Updraft?
Last player
No
standing.
updraft. Brother. You're talking to me about, oh, but I don't, updraft is useless, but I don't. But at the same time, you're not even updrafting with your ult. Like, fucking rage baits.
Nice.
Oh my god. You could have won that round, by the way. Like, you could have been the one to win that round, but instead it was your fucking Reyna.
Play slow, guys. Don't push.
Locating targets.
Okay, we know Cypher, Reyna,
One suppressed.
Fade. Cypher, Reyna, Fade, I believe. Did I see a Cypher cam?
Rotating from me.
Was that a Cypher, Reyna, Fade?
I'm gonna take word.
Or am I schizophrenic?
Full push here.
Because if that was no, it's
is
not
mid?
Cypher. I'm schizophrenic about the Cypher. Oh, it's good that we're taking mid. Really good that we're taking mid. Because we're already too late to help teammate on A. This is the second best option.
Spike down
I'm
A.
planting.
Beautiful. Oh! Oh. There was nothing wrong with the play. It was a good play. We were just a bit too slow, which is fine.
Jet mid.
All missiles away.
All it was is we were too slow, which is fine. Next time, that's not gonna happen.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god.
I will.
Together.
I'm one shot.
There.
Hold.
Still, you got the trade. That's good enough for that round.
Just don't overpick. Play numbers, forget a pick.
Okay, I would just dude, off of that Viper wall, I would just be ghost coming the shit out of this. I would be ghost coming. It's B. Like even if it's not B, dude.
Planting.
They're gonna clear you now. 3, 2.
Wait for
Oh,
after.
they can't clear you. Okay, your teammate is helping you. So okay, all right.
Nice.
Okay,
One enemy remaining.
okay. I'm not gonna tweak out today.
Nice.
Nice.
You held backside control. That was good. It's just this is something you should have done like at least in one other past
Holy shit.
scenario, in one of the past rounds, which is like, yeah, like it's fine. Like we did actually make a lot of like bad decisions here that could have cost us the game, but ultimately we did kind of end up on the right tracks, I think. But yeah, I think in this case, in this VOD, um, like I don't think it's necessarily an issue with the lack of a playbook. I think it's more of an issue, yeah, just with our mentality, with our attitude. Like at this point, this is it. This is it. Like we're going backwards. So let's actually see if we met the targets. Hopefully we met most of them. Current targets. 3 stack at most. I think that was a 3 stack, right? That was the breeze. This one, I think. Yeah. What am I looking at again? Oh yeah. It was not a 3 stack. It was a solo, I believe. Assuming your party is shown here, which I have no idea. Yeah, your party is shown. Okay. So 3 stack at most. Fine. Keep up the good refrag game. In this case, it was not as apparent. Times it. Okay. In this case, it was not as apparent because we were playing so passively, so it doesn't really apply that much. Actually, it did apply, kind of. I don't know. Am I gonna be harsh? We'll see. We'll see how many we meet. We need more. Okay, we did not meet this one for sure. Clear ratty angles. It basically did that. With a few micro mistakes, but it's whatever. Clear ratty angles, great. We did that. Make plans for the team based on enemy economy. This one I don't like. This one I disagree with now because of what we're struggling with. Jets drift spots on every map. That one doesn't really apply because there's not that many drift spots on Breeze, so so how many apply in that case? 1, maybe 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 apply. I'm gonna say 5 apply. How many did you pass? 1, 2. Actually, no, 4 apply. So 1, 2. 2 apply? 2 apply. Okay, it's 2 of the targets apply this time. So, so I'm gonna include this one. So 2 targets apply. We pass 1. 3 targets apply with the refrag game. So we pass 1. We don't pass 1. We don't pass 1. So we met 1 out of 3. No, we met 2 out of 4 targets. 1, 2. 2 out of 4 targets? Yeah, I think we met 2 out of 4 targets. I think. Because the other ones don't really apply. This is just so that these VODs actually make sense for you, not just for me. We met 2 out of 4 targets, so it's 50%. Whereas I wanted you to get 75%, I believe. What's 4 divided by 6? Uh, 66%. So we did not pass. I am so sorry. I tried, yeah, I tried. I'm sorry. You failed. You failed this time. Because of this, I am not gonna let you post a VOD for at least a week because it's just not worth it. Like, at this point, you know what to do. Like, this is the you get over these things and you're hitting Ascendant, no problem, basically. It's like, it's 5 points. Okay, you need to stop letting doubt control your actions. You already know what to do, what is right to do on Jet. You've seen Pro Radiant Jets play already. Trust yourself, make a decision, commit to the decision. Okay, so it's basically 4 points. 2 mentality, kind of. Like pre-round planning / mentality, and yeah, that's basically all you need for Ascendant at this point. I am pretty sure of that. Okay, let's see. How much time do I have to maybe show you some executes? I mean, I don't really know many like executes based on the situation, but 1 second. So I have basically half an hour, a little bit less than half an hour. That's fine. A little bit less than half an hour. But again, like another thing is like, how do I get my ego up? Also by the fact that I have 60 fucking % win rate, maybe, you know? Maybe the fact that, okay, I'm aiming for the head, and I'm kind of hitting the head because my KD ratio is also kind of fine. So it's not the best for solo carrying, but also you're playing a jet. So there is some leeway. If you were playing, for example, Sova, this would not be an acceptable KD ratio by any means, but you're playing jet, so it's I would say it's acceptable. But again, like you're hitting your shots, you're winning, so it really is just your mentality, mostly.
30 seconds left.
My ult's ready.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make this into a guide in the future. How do I let's see? Okay. As an entry duelist, your main job is to create space, get information, and maybe get kills. But because you're very often going to be the first person into the bomb site, you need to be risk. I'm getting a call now. Great. Starting again? Oh my god. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was turning it into a video guide. As an entry duelist, your main job is to create space, get information on the enemy positions, and maybe get kills. Getting kills is not necessary on Jet because there's just so many other things that you can be doing when kind of exchanging your life for the outcome of the round. So one example is if you're going to be playing inside of your Jet smokes, you're going to be naturally establishing presence on the bomb site, and the enemy will be constantly worried about the threat. So for example, let's say you dash towards default, you can literally just smoke yourself, chill for a bit, and then swing the enemy depending on where they are fighting. So if you, for example, smoke yourself and then maybe tunnel yourself over, you can then maybe swing and kill any enemy here if they're fighting your teammates. That's one example. And this guy is gonna be really in a bad spot here because they're gonna be fighting this when you're literally about to swing him here. And he might be trying to pre-aim this, but he's also gonna have to worry about this. So it's some nice nice timings that you can choose. No, I don't like this. Let's try again. As an entry duelist, your main job is to create space, get information on the enemy positions, and maybe get some kills. You don't necessarily need to get kills because of the things your utility lets you do. So, for example, if you dash kind of to the middle of the site, you can literally just re-smoke yourself, just establish your presence, and basically swing off of your teammates' contact. Ideally making sure that your teammates cannot easily be isolated from you. For example, with something like, I don't know, Cypher Tripwires, some Gecko Molly, or some other shit. Once you are on the bomb site, and you're kind of establishing this presence, you really just want to be looking at the minimap. There's no reason not to be looking at the minimap. And if there's a smoke here, there's various ways to approach the smoke, but the worst way to approach it is to just walk forward like a bot. What you want to do is approach the smoke ideally from the left side, because from the enemy's perspective, they're going to be trying to enter the smoke whilst aiming in this area. So if you're just sitting here inside of the smoke, crouched, they're going to just be looking away from you, and you get an easy kill. Whether you have a classic or a vandal, it's still going to get the kill either way. Before you execute onto the bomb sites, you want to make sure that your controller will smoke at the right time in the right places. So if you are on, for example, an eco and you don't have very strong guns and the enemy has strong guns, you would want smokes that are a little bit closer. So for example, maybe you'd want one smoke placed here by your controller and one smoke maybe placed here by your controller. This will let you kind of come out onto the bomb site, especially like this, perhaps, or with some kind of dash. I'm not a Jet player, so I can't do the flicks. Let's see, can I do the flick? Oh, I can kind of do it on my sense. Nice. So yeah, and these smokes are gonna give you some nice cover to play around. And the enemy can't really push through them unless they want to swing into multiple enemies. So I think the smoke is gonna be better. So you dash here, you clear the close left, and then you can proceed to route kind of on the side of the smoke. Just completely dodging cross replacements of the enemy. And you don't really want to push out of the smoke necessarily if you don't have any information on the enemy yet. So you can, or you should, wait till the very end to actually swing out of the smoke. Ideally before the smoke goes down, because after the smoke goes down is when the enemies start, or like after you get the effect on the smoke that the smoke is going down, that is when the enemy's guard will start to go up. So you want to do it before the smoke indicator appears. So that is when you want to swing out. So before that, you're going to swing out from the left and fuck up any enemies in this area. Ideally pre-aiming kind of towards this area on average. And what time is it? Okay. And after that, if you see no enemies, pre-aiming the next area and trying to kill anyone in the mid area, depending on the weapon you have. So after that, you really want to route depending on the information you have. If the execute you made was really fast, you might have a timing to clear back wall and pinch with your teammates any enemy's backsides. Being really careful to not overswing into this because you're just giving a 1v1 here. So you do want to just swing like that, making sure that you don't expose yourself to this angle just yet until your teammate is roughly in this area, just so that they're close enough to trade you, basically. You do want to just contain the enemy until you're ready, because if you overswing, you're just dying here. If they're chilling here, if you don't overswing, nothing happens, because for them to kill your teammate, they have to, just swing out and take this fight against them, and you're gonna see that happening. It's gonna be really easy to trade them in that case, and the enemy is gonna have to literally flick 180 degrees to kill you. So they are in a really tricky spot here. If they are here, it's a really bad spot to be in, but some players are gonna be in this spot, especially like below Ascendant, Immortal. If there are no enemies on the backside, that is when you can overheat in some cases, depending on like your numbers, how much health you have, and stuff like that. If you're low HP, it really depends. It's kind of your call whether you want to overheat or not, but a lot of the time it's a good idea to overheat if the enemy has strong ultimates for retake, or just in general they have strong abilities for the retake, in which case you kind of want to prevent the enemy from using their abilities before they get to the bomb site, right? So like if you force the enemy to use abilities in this area of the map, like from McDonald's, that's actually good, I played an unrated recently where the enemy literally used a whole ass waylay ultimate for this area, and it confused the fuck out of me, but at the same time that is literally a good thing for your post plant, because even if you die here, you baiting out the enemy waylay ultimate is an amazing thing. So this is completely fine, because now they're not gonna have it for the actual bomb site, and you're probably gonna have better chances at winning. Usually pushing tunnel is kind of risky just because you don't really have any real cover here. Like, this is not much cover, so pushing this just exposes you, and there's nowhere for you to go besides like dashing backwards, which is kind of bad. But yeah, sometimes you might be able to get a timing after you've pushed McDonald's. Maybe you see no enemies, and your teammates have some kind of, I don't know, Sage Wall or some Gecko Mosh Pit, or like, I don't know, something that's like gonna stall the enemies on their flank or on the tunnel push. In that case, you might be able to get a timing where you're kind of holding this off angle. This is kind of one way to play this, and the enemy will most likely not be pre-aiming you if they don't know you're here. However, at the same time, this is the kind of spot where they can't be pre-aiming you, because if they are pre-aiming you, there's either some smokes down, making them feel safe, or they're just trolling because they're literally exposing themselves to 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, different angles essentially, and maybe even main if they swing out wide enough. So it's not a good angle for the enemy to clear you from. The way they would want to clear you is basically from like close. So they want to do this, and then they'd want to swing you, right? Which means that you should, from good players, you should expect a close peek here, not a far peek. So yeah, if your position is known, at least. If your position is not known, obviously pre-aim to far. If your position is known and the enemy is good and they need to clear, and they know that they need to take care of you, then they're gonna be swinging you close, or slightly closer. In which case, pre-aiming like here is probably gonna be correct. And this is still gonna let you kind of flick onto anyone crossing as well, if you hold it right. So that's about it for like this area. Usually, if you cannot rely on your controller to smoke properly and at the right times, the best alternative is to like smoke here, and kind of just cross into elbow and take these like very fair fights here. And this is the kind of situation where you really shouldn't be struggling in reality, because it's just a fair fight. Like you can train this shit in deathmatch, in team deathmatch, in skirmish, all you want, and it's gonna be like the skills needed here to get the skill are gonna be like extremely transferable from skirmish, deathmatch, team deathmatch. And this is good, right? Because then you can just hug the wall and no one can shoot you from behind, and you can always kind of maybe kind of jump spot somehow. I have really new controls, so I cannot really make use of them right now, but yeah, maybe you can like jump spot somehow, maybe peek on timing up on these boxes whenever your teammates take some contact onto anyone backside. But otherwise, you should be able to just route backside, take all of this control, maybe jump spot this area. My controls are so new, and you should be able to pinch with your teammates this way. And this is usually the better position to be in ranked, just because of all the bullshit that can happen as a result of your controller not smoking properly, as a result of the enemy maybe doing some crazy aggressive positioning or utility usage, or maybe just as a result of the enemy kind of playing weird positions, basically. Like sometimes when there's a smoke here, maybe the enemy's going to play like some weird position behind this box, and maybe they're just going to be chilling here or some shit, like a fucking noob, and just holding the smoke, doing nothing. In which case, yeah, routing this way would be better, because then you're just going to be getting held here, and pushing the smoke will not be a good idea when someone could literally be shooting you from the side. So this is why it's generally going to be safer to go this way instead. One way to make the executes better is if, for example, you have a guardian, it's going to be a good idea to updraft dash onto these, maybe. 1 second. I think you need to like jump. My controls are so new. Oh my goodness. And do you need to crouch mid dash as well? Wait. Oh my god, it doesn't work. Wait. So do you need to do it from here? Oh my god. Oh my god. You can't get on the tower. I can't get on the tower. 1 second. Interesting. Interesting. So the only way to get on the tower is like by routing here and there. What? Okay, I know how. I know how. You want to smoke yourself first. Okay. You want to smoke yourself if there's no cipher trips, and then you jump. Nope. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's it. Okay. That is it. Okay, that's how you do it. I just figured it out. Okay, so you smoke yourself, updraft, crouch, and then you're instantly up here. And this is amazing. This is actually amazing. If you have a smoke here, this is really important. The smoke is really important here in that case, because this smoke needs to cut off all this stuff. And actually, yeah, you need to come. I think you need to come for this smoke actually, exactly on these boxes. Otherwise, you're gonna get shot from the side, from behind the smoke, I believe. Yeah, let's try it.
Dim beacon down. Launching smoke. Dim beacon here.
You might get shot. It's fine actually. It's fine as long as you. It's kind of risky. Yeah, it's kind of risky. It needs to be centered more, like that.
Smoke's down.
But then it creates a gap. So. Then it creates a gap, and then you might get shot from mid. Yeah, so it just needs to be on top of the things, on top of the boxes, I guess. That's the only way to smoke it, so that you don't die from any angle. Yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, this does create some space for the enemy to rat in, so clearing the smoke is really important. But this is gonna, I think this is gonna, I think this is fine for executes onto the bomb side. Like if you don't really expect the enemy to be like doing some weird shit over here, instead maybe over here or backside, it's gonna be fine. And also this does let you peek kind of nest in an off angle, but like maybe an operator even in some cases. So this is gonna be really nice. Taking care of nest, maybe punishing anyone overswinging McDonald's. Maybe half wall. You're able to see anyone above these boxes here. Their head is going to be visible, so that's a free kill as well. And of course, watching flank is also going to be really nice and easy. If there's smoke still up, if there's no smokes up, you're going to have to reposition, obviously, especially if you don't know where the enemy is. Okay, I'm going to call it quits now. I think. When do I need to leave? Hopefully I'll be able to edit this in the future. When do I leave? 13:38. So I have like over 10 minutes. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, this motherfucker is online. Well. Nah, I don't know if I'm happy with that. That was just purely improvised. I don't know enough about set Radiant Jet plays to confidently say when to dash where, but I do know that it's just more consistent going backside, at least, even as Jets. But these are still kind of general concepts. Like, I need to recognize more general concepts when I'm watching coaching content, I think, because it's possible that everything is a general concept, and actually nothing I'm saying is wrong, or maybe everything I'm saying is wrong, because maybe nothing is a general concept, or maybe everything is a general concept. I don't know. Is that a general concept? Probably not. It probably depends where the enemy's going to play, how the enemy's going to play, what utility the enemy has. They might have it like a Cypher who's trying to play off his tripwires, in which case he might be playing close left, or close right, or somewhere backside, depending on his trip placements. So, really should depend. Okay, no! The week has passed. I don't have the spray anymore. This is so sad. Crispy spray? Nah. Nah. I need... How do I unlock him? Bruh. I need 8,000 creds. Like, they're really gonna make me spend 8,000 creds? Brother. That's so sad. Okay, gotta go. Time, yeah, 10 minutes. I'm gonna go now.